right, yesterday, Joe Biden traveled to Minnesota to give a speech touting, of all things, Bidenomics. How's that working out for you? Take a look.
Folks, Bidenomics is just another way of saying the American dream.
Let me be clear. Bidenomics is not the American dream. It is a national nightmare marked by out-of-control inflation. Everyday necessities are now unaffordable for millions of hardworking Americans. Almost two-thirds of the American people are living paycheck to paycheck. So what about this embodies the American dream, President Biden? Can you tell us? Because, by the way, it's not just affecting everyday Americans. A Biden-backed wind power company actually canceled their project despite receiving $1 billion in your taxpayer-funded subsidies, citing the burden of Bidenomics. Oh, can anyone say Solyndra? Now, meanwhile, auto company executives are finally coming clean. The electric vehicles that the government is mandating, it's not working for their business. The public doesn't want them. Here with reaction, Fox News contributor Lisa Boothe, co-host of The Big Money Show on Fox Business, Brian Brenberg. Wow, that says a lot.
Well, I mean, if he thinks this is a dream, what will the nightmare look like if we have 4 more years of Joe Biden? I mean, my God. Look, I think a lot of these climate policies, it's about 2 things. One, it's about re-engineering the economy and using these climate policies as a vehicle. I remember when AOC's former chief of staff said that the Green New Deal was actually about overhauling the economy. And then I think the second thing is they don't want us to own anything. I mean, the World Economic Forum said as much. And if you look at electric vehicles, you even have the Washington Post warning that the electrical grid is not prepared for this massive push
Remember Jennifer Granholm?
Oh, yeah. Ask her how that worked out, right? You know, and then we don't have enough raw materials as well. It's incredibly expensive. So what does that mean for car ownership for Americans, right? And then you look at states like California during a heat wave where they're like, oh, actually, you're not allowed to go charge your car. Right. But yet we want to have this massive push to electric vehicles. It's insane.
In California, that you could only charge your car between these certain hours.
Yeah, but they want to control us, and that gives them the opportunity to do so.
That's a good point, yeah. And companies are walking away from this. I mean, like the big auto companies said, we're all in on the EVs last year. What are they saying this year? Oh, we're giving up now because we can't make any money. GM says we're out of a partnership with Honda. Ford says we're not making the trucks anymore. Even Tesla, the one people actually want to buy, Elon Musk is saying, I don't think the demand for these things is as high as it used to be. So when companies get it and taxpayers start to get it, maybe we get away from the subsidies that are bankrupting us with all this green spending.
By the way, you have to literally pillage Mother Earth to get the manganese and the cobalt and the nickel using big, heavy equipment that uses diesel. And on top of the fact, 90% of our power grid, isn't that fossil fuel related that charges the battery?
Exactly. And you know where they're getting a lot of these materials now? They want to farm the ocean floor, mine the ocean floor. Guess who controls almost all of that? China. And they're going after it aggressively, and nobody wants to get in the way of it. So you think about how vulnerable we are. We don't want these products. We're forced to get them, and we got to buy them from the guys funding Iran and Hamas. How does that make sense?
And for what? I remember when Senator Hannity asked a Biden energy official, he said, okay, let's say we spend $50 trillion. How much is that going to reduce temperatures around the world? And he couldn't answer, right? And so what is the point of all this, right? They told us before in the 1970s it was going to be the ice age. Then it's warming. I think I'll stick to my air conditioning, living in Florida, and live a normal life. I mean, really, it's crazy.
Are there any more of our appliances, our gas stoves, our air conditioners, our refrigerators? How about you just leave us the hell alone?
Yeah, leave us alone.
Leave us alone.
Leave us alone.
All right. And by the way, the people that want to buy a Tesla or an electric car, I'm fine.
Let them.
Ford lost $4.5 billion. I think it's bad business.
Yeah.
But don't force people to do it, which is what. And then also, if it's so good, why do you have to coerce people into it?
Great point.
That makes too much
Lisa
sense.
Boothe.
Well,
Brian Brenberg. All right, thank you both. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.